Hello guys and welcome back to League 6. I'm starting off doing some Perilous moons. Oh, that's my first piece of the moon skier. Unfortunately it is one of the ones I need the least, but it is still a task. I can't wear it yet, but later on I'll get that. That's my 10th kill. So I'm 2,000 points away from my next relic, and there's quite a few 200 point tasks I think I can do. So I think I want to try and rush for the Minion before I do any more PVM. Just got the task for fletching 250 redwood logs into arrow shafts, but I did not do 250, I did like 3 before that popped up, so that's a little strange, but I'll take it. I've made 200 brutal rune arrows, bare hand caught a shark. I've got plenty of money at this point, so giving a mill for a permanent access to the Gramja dungeon shouldn't be a problem, and that's 200 more points. And I've burned 200 redwood logs in Corinth. Okay, I just did the advanced Shazian agility course. There are some tasks to get some monkey backpacks as well, and of course I need a Grigri to do the agility course. But luckily Zuknok moves up here into the gnome ball field area just in this house, so I can get a Grigri for free. So I'll get a ninja one, and then when I do Zenytes I'm going to need a zombie one as well. I had an idea for a way to train smithing that might be decent, I'll have to see. But you know, there's more tasks to get like up to 50 mil smithing. Because I'm 99 now, I can get the cape. And I'm pretty sure this cape works as like goldsmithing gauntlets as well. So there's no other way to get them, I don't think, with my regions. In fact, maybe not at all, because Mistalin's not in the game. So I'm thinking, let me go to the crafting guild. There's some gold rocks here. So maybe if I mine these, I don't know how fast it's going to be, but I might be getting decent XP drops for smithing, and I can just endless harvest it in AFK. That is a pretty big smithing drop. The iron ore was much smaller. Of course, I mined it faster, so hard to say which one's better, but I'll leave it here for now. I've tested it, and the XP rates for smithing are actually very similar between gold and iron, just slightly over 1 mil XP per hour. But I think I get a lot more mining XP from iron, so I suppose it's probably better to do that. I've done my 500 laps, so I should be able to get a maniacal monkey backpack, and I think there might also be a test for the Karamjan one, so no, that's the wrong one. Right, I'll try the Karamjan one. I'll wear that. There we go. That's a hard task. And then I'll also do the maniacal one. Equip that. 200 points. And I got tons of max of grace as well, so I should be able to go get full graceful. Right, let's buy all of this. And I'm going to equip that. And there we go. 200 more points. And I think I can recolor it as well. I'm going to go for Lovakinj, I think. I've never actually got this one before. Not that I'm really going to be wearing graceful, but you know. And there's equip a set of recolored graceful. Alright, I just got 25 million firemaking XP, hoping to get the pyromancer set done. I've gotten so many pairs of gloves at this point, I'll just keep handing them in, but can't get the boots. I wasn't expecting that task, but I just got 50 combat achievements, that's 200 points. So I'm actually very close. If I get these boots, I can get the next relic. How many gloves have I gotten at this point? This is getting ridiculous. I've got 10 pairs of gloves, I just want the boots, please. 35 million firemaking XP, that'll do I guess, so yeah, I can go get the relic now. So for my last relic, I've been pretty certain on this for a while. I was originally sort of thinking of Flask of Fervor maybe, increases your damage and fully heals you, but thought it's not the most exciting. Executioner, I never really considered, that just makes it so you can finish off enemies at like 20% health instead of having to get them all the way down, which would be like okay some places like next, but it's not that exciting I don't think, so I'm going for the Minion because it's just like a little summonable thing, does a bunch of damage, you can feed it Zamorak items to increase its damage, and it also picks up items for you, which sounds fun. So yep, I'm going for the Minion as my final relic. I've finally got them all unlocked. There we go, I've got the Minion whistle. Okay, this little guy is going to need some Zamorak items, so I'm going to slaughter some monks here and see if I can get any robe pieces. Look at him go. So he picked one up for me. So yeah, I guess it notes items and puts it in my inventory. It's very convenient. I don't know if I can feed it to him noted. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go to a bank, but I'll get the other piece first. Alright, let's see. Let's use them. So I think each one should increase, increase the damage by 2. So it starts at 10 and you get it up to 20. That's 14 now. I'm going to do a bunch of clues and hopefully I get a decent amount of Zamorak vestment robes, and vestment robes are just good in general for prayer bonus. I decided to do some Motherlode Mine because I want to get full Prospector. There's a task to get 200 million XP and a non-combat skill, and I'm thinking of doing mining considering I need it for smithing anyway, and I'm already quite high in the XP, so I might as well get Prospector speeder up a little bit. Alright, bought all of that, equip it. I think there's also a task for full gold Prospector as well, so I'll get that done at some point. I have 20 easy caskets. I'm going to see how much vestment I get from here, hopefully a few Zamorak pieces. Okay, gain 35 unique items from easy clues. Well, I am getting some vestment robes, but not any Zamorak pieces yet. 25 easy clues. Another Sarah piece. 35 unique items from clues. Okay, well, it looks like I've definitely got more clues to do then. Coming up on 50 million farming here. Just doing a herb run. Oh, hey, there's 99 agility. I didn't even realize I was that close. I've got a bunch more clues. Surely I get a Zamorak item in at least one of these. There we go. Zamorak robe legs. Okay, so I've at least got one. And I've filled 50 easy clue collection log slots. Okay, let's give this little guy some robe legs. There we go. And I've got some medium clues as well, so maybe I'll get another one. Oh, there we go. Zamorak mitre. Oh, got some holy sandals. And there's 25 unique items from medium clues. I'll give this thing as well, so I just need one more after this, and I'm pretty sure I can get an unholy symbol from Cerberus, and I'm pretty close to being able to kill Cerberus, so I might just wait on that. Oh, there we go, Blue Moon tassets. Alright, that's my first piece I can actually equip, so I'm going to wear that, and I get a demonic pact for that. I think I'm going to go with this one, just buff my melee up a bit more. Melee weapons that are under 1 kilogram and one-handed, which is what I'm using, like the whip. Increase your melee strength by 20% of your strength level, so it just seems like a pretty decent boost. I'm of 91 strength, I'll probably get to 99 before long when I'm using melee now, so yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one. I'm definitely noticing the increase to my hits. I'm hitting pretty hard now. I've got the dual Makahitals, and I don't think I can really use these very well because they're too heavy for my build, but I guess it's kind of cool. I've managed to get a decent amount of Stardust, so there's a few tasks I can do here. I can buy a Celestial Ring. Pretty sure just buying it is the task. I don't need to equip it. And then I also can get a full set of Gold Prospector, so I'll buy 4 of these Star Fragments. Right, got full Gold Prospector now. Equip that, and that's 200 points. I'm going to kill some of Moxliatl, and hopefully I'll be able to get the Echo Orb, because I think it's about time I do another Echo Boss. I was trying to get a Slay Test for ages, but I don't think you can get one of the leagues, unfortunately. Huh, I just got the Echo Orb on my second kill. I feel like it was like 1 in 40 or something. I was expecting to be here for a lot longer. Alright, it's time to try the Echo version. See how difficult this is. I assume I'm gonna die. Yep, I definitely died pretty quick. Oh, I got to half health though. Okay, I get my Predator. We've got to keep that in mind. Oh, pretty close that time. Just take a lot of damage. I just got to step with every attack. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it. There we go. So I got the demonic pact at least. Okay, when you know what you're up against, it's not so bad. It's more just you take a lot of damage if you don't know what you're doing. Apparently I just got enough for the medium combat achievements tier, and that's 200 points. I just got my pendant of 8, so I should be able to get back here much quicker, which is nice. Alright, time to pick the pact, and I think there's a nice juicy accuracy one here, so I think that's basically always good. I think I'm going to go with that one, plus 50% accuracy and everything. Yeah, I can get a black demon task here, so I can start killing some demonic gorillas. That would probably be pretty nice considering my current ring situation is not great. Also, I did just realize I should probably have made a combat bracelet a long time ago. I've been able to do this for a while, I think. I'm hoping my healing from the water spell should be enough to sustain me here. And this is why I wanted a good melee option here as well, because I'm going to be switching. Now, the other option I could have gone is like the prayer penetration route, but there's quite a few pacts, so I figure this is fine. I don't mind switching. Even with having to switch, it is actually quite chill because I don't have to worry about my own protection prayers. I get tons of self-healing here. And also, I'm pretty sure my minion counts as range, or sometimes he's setting them to range, so I can use whatever style I want. So, yeah, really not too bad. There it is, the first Zenyte shard. Let's go. Just at level 91 Slayer, so at some point I can do a Cerberus task now. And there's my second Zenyte shard. I got a Dragon Scimitar from these guys, and I think I can actually equip that for a task. There we go. Well, I think it's time to start making some Zenyte jewelry. Okay, gonna fuse them here. There we go, got some uncut Zenytes, so I'll be going for 2 more after this, but I'll try and make whichever 2 most I think are most important. Okay, so first I want to make the Ring of Suffering. I feel like that's probably the most important one, because I just don't have a good ring that I can think of getting. So let me make that. I'm going to equip that. So I get a Demonic Pact for that. I get a task for 200 points. And basically it's just some defense bonus and prayer bonus, which is decent. I think next I'm going to try heading for this extra 30% chance to regenerate, because I'll be getting more healing everything. And on the way I can also get even more overhealing. So I'm going to get this one, the 5% chance to regenerate. And I think the next most important is going to be the Tormented Bracelet because it buffs my mage damage and I'm primarily going mage, so of course that makes sense. And finally after this, I'm going to get the Torture Amulet next Zenyte I get. But it's not that important for me currently. And then the other one is the Necklace of Anguish, which is ranged, which is probably the least important because I've not really done any ranged. So I can actually do Nightmare Zone in leagues, but I can actually just give money to get the correct amount of points, and then I can imbue my Ring of Suffering. So I'll imbue my Ring of Suffering, and I think it just doubles its bonuses pretty much. So there we go. Zenyte number 3. Okay, just one more to go. There is actually a task for killing 500 gorillas, so I'm going to be staying here anyway. I mean, not all at once, but I suppose I'm not in any rush to get the last Zenyte then. There's 150 demonic gorillas defeated. Just did the mime random, and that was enough for me to get 200 collection log slots. Just got some ballista limbs. I will eventually be needing these because there are some tasks for wielding ballistas. I have an option for a Cerberus task, so I guess I'll have a go at that. Cerberus does have a weakness to water spells, so I'm going to see how well I can just do with the classic water mage tanking. That seems to be going quite well. Now the question is, should I try tanking these ghosts? I reckon I could do it. I've got overhealth. It's a bit risky, but not too bad. Just saves me from wasting prayer potions. And there's my first Cerberus kill. I think it's 1 in 50 for the Echo Orb. Okay, that's actually perfect. I just got the Echo Orb and the Unholy Symbol, which is a Zamorak item, which is the last one I need for my minion. Okay, let's use that on him, and that should be 20 damage max hit. Yeah, there we go. Time to try out the Echo version, and I do actually want the drop from this, because I want to try out the Fang of the Hound. Okay, so it looks like there's more lava on the ground than normal. Whoa, okay, that is a lot of damage, actually. Time for the ghosts. That's a lot of ghosts. That's a whole army of ghosts. I mean, hey, at least it doesn't drain your prayer. Okay, this is a lot to deal with, to be honest. But I managed to deal with most of them. Okay, hopefully I can kill this quick enough before the whole ground fills with lava. That would be a problem. Whoa, okay. I got stacked out there. I'm going to give melee a try because I feel like my DPS was kind of low there. Okay, my DPS seems a bit better. Of course, I don't have the healing from the magic. Okay, these ghosts are relentless. Dead again. Okay, doing alright this time. I think the hardest part is just when the flame attacks come out at the same time as doing the ghosts, but there we go. I got a smoldering stone as well. Well, I got another pact for that, so I'm going to continue working down here until I get the regeneration. You can actually get pacts for doing these Jad challenges, which I've never done before, but I might give it a go, see how it goes. So the first one is just 1 Jad, this should be easy enough. Because that's the first one done. I don't think, yeah, I just get a regular hard task for that, but no pacts. I think it's the third one I get the pact from. On to the second one, it's a bit harder because it's 2 Jad, I'll see how I do. Okay, first one down. I think, yeah, you just gotta burst the first one down as fast as you can, and then it's just a normal 1 Jad, which is no problem. And there's the second one done, but I have a feeling the third one's going to be a bit harder. So it's time for 3 Jad. I don't even have prayers on. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, I think I'm... Oh, no, okay. I'm just going to take the L on that one. What, could they kill me? First Jad down, maybe I can do this. Second one down. There it is, I managed to do it. It wasn't too bad, but a little bit stressful because I've never done this before. And now I'm going to get the more overhealth pact here. Well, I've hit 50 million smithing XP, so I think I'm going to move on to gem rocks now to get 200 million in mining for when I'm AFK. Well, with my third Zenyte, I'm going to make my Amulet of Torture, and I'm going to go back to Perilous Moons for a bit, I think, because I want to get the Blue Moon armor, because it's pretty good mage armor. It's better than Mystics, and it's got strength bonus as well, so when I'm doing both melee and magic, it'd be pretty good for that. Okay, there we go. I just got 120 combat level and 99 hit points, so that's 400 points just from that. Okay, I just got the Eclipse Atlatl, so that's another item. Not one I'll probably be using, but it's there. And there's 25 Moons of Peril defeated. Oh, and that made me Adamant rank. Okay, there's the Blue Moon Spear, right? That's 2 pieces of Blue Moon. This is the one I want most of all. I'm going to try and use this thing to get a kill on Blue Moon, because there's a combat achievement for it, and I'm almost actually done with them. There we go, just got the Betrayal combat task, so you just have to use the associated weapon with the boss. Now I've got that spear, I can use it on Blue Moon. And you don't actually have to do the kill with it, you just have to wait till the end and get the last hit with it. I think I should be getting my last combat achievement here. Right, there we go, the Clone Zone, and that's all of them done for 200 more points. think I might as well get it while I was here. Okay, that's the Eclipse Moon Helm. I do seem to be getting quite a lot of Eclipse pieces now. Blood Moon Helm, there's another one. I have tasks for getting the full armor sets for all of them, so this is all good. Okay, there's the Blue Moon Helm, that's great. So just one more piece of Blue Moon that I need. There's 50 Moons of Peril defeated, so I'm still going to keep going for a bit to see if I can get the Blue Moon chestplate, and that's all I'm really going for now. Okay, Blood Moon chestplate. I wonder, how does that compare to my Obsidian? I think it is just better, so yeah, I'll take that. And there it is, the Blue Moon chestplate. Perfect, that's what I wanted from here. So I got a task for equipping full Blue Moon armor, and it's going to be my best mage armor because it's also good melee armor. I'm heading back to do more Echo Cerberus. I would like to get the Fang. Now, it's not going to be super useful for me right now because I don't have the fire spells which it uses, so I need to get my Pacts up here. But I do definitely want it because I will be using it in the future. Seems like my DPS is definitely a bit better now because I'm getting to kill Cerberus before the second sets of ghosts come out. 25 Echo bosses defeated. And there it is, the Fang of the Hound, 10 kill count. I feel like I'm getting spooned on everything, but I'll definitely take it. Will the Fang of the Hound, so there's a hard task for equipping 2 unique Echo items. Won't be using this just yet, but I'll definitely be keeping my eye on it. I never actually got my combat achievement reward, so I should be able to get some XP lamps. Just gonna put them in Hunter, I think. I got up to 69 Hunter. There's level 93 Slayer, so I should be able to do Thermi when I get a task for it. Just doing another Fire Cape, and I wonder if I'm at the point now where I can just... Oh, I just tanked a hit. I wonder if I'm at the point now where I can just go straight through the healers. I might be. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Now I've got a spare Fire Cape to sacrifice, which should be a task. 200 points. Alright, there's a thermonuclear smoke devil task, so I can hopefully get the orb and start doing the echo one. They're kind of destroying the regular one, so it should be a pretty fast grind, I think. There's a task. Just got a smoke battle staff. I don't know if there's any task for this. There it is, the Kandran Echo Orb. I've got pretty lucky on all of these, so I should be able to start trying the Echo boss. Well, that was an easy 200-point task. Shooting Star just landed here, and that was a size 8+. I'm ready to give the Echo boss a go, and I've also brought a ranged weapon because I was just looking it up. And at a certain point, you're going to want to attack it with a different style, and it'll pray against that one. So obviously, I don't want to protect him from magic. I don't have any prayer penetration. But yeah, let's give it a go. Okay, got to get the actual timing down here. And the correct prayers, I think it's range and magic are alternate between. And then whenever I get attacked by one of them, I've got to move to another one of these things. Obviously, I've messed up on my first go, but... Oh, I think I'm supposed to attack with ranged here and then move to the side of the room. Okay, I took some damage. I think I'm supposed to do all that quicker, and yeah, I accidentally attacked with magic. So this might be one I have to leave. Attempt number 2. Okay, I've got to actually wait for it to hit. That's what I was moving too soon. Okay, I think I understand it now. Total level 2100. I kept somehow messing up, and the boss kept protecting from magic, even though I swear I was hitting it with my longbow. But then I realized it's actually the minion. I'm pretty sure the minion's still attacking it with magic at that point, so that's what's causing it. Because it also occasionally protected from melee, which I wasn't meleeing it at all. So I think I'm gonna banish my minion for now. Alright, moment of truth. I just hit him with my longbow. And he's protecting from range. Okay, yeah, it was the minion. Of course, the downside is my DPS is definitely lower now. There we go, that was the first kill. Quite slow, but I got it. And there's a task for defeating 4 unique Echo bosses, and I get another Pact. So earlier I was thinking of going up here for this 30% chest to regenerate runes, but now I'm thinking maybe instead I go for this one, because on the way I get more accuracy, whereas here I get prayer penetration, which I've not really been going for. I'm also considering maybe at some point I might do a reset, because I've got 6 of them available. Maybe I could make this a little bit more efficient. And then of course eventually I'm going to be going into fire spells. So yeah, I think I'll take this for now. There's the +5 defense boost. So I've been doing some kills without the minion, and they've been fine, pretty slow. So I'm going to try summoning the minion, but just dismissing it when I need it, and then resummoning it again. So hopefully that's not too much effort. Honestly, it's not as much hassle as I thought it would be, and it's a pretty significant DPS increase. So yeah, I think that's worth it. Alright, sweet. I just got the shadowflame quadrant. So it's not a channel staff like the trident. It will be the one I cast from the spellbook with. And it's a big improvement to my Blue Moon Spear. It's so good in a lot of different ways. So basically, It acts as an infinite source of every elemental rune, which is just a nice little bonus. And also it fires off an extra spell, I'm pretty sure, that does like reduced damage. So you're doing a lot of extra damage that way as well. And I'm pretty sure it will also make it so that whatever the enemy's elemental weakness will be changed to the spell I'm casting. So for example, the thermonuclear smoke devil has a 20% weakness to air, and I'm pretty sure what this is going to do now is when I'm casting water spells on it, it's going to act like it's got a water weakness, so I'll be doing more damage that way as well. Okay, time to test this out. Yeah, so it's firing 2 spells, which is very good. The amount of spells going back and forth does make it a little difficult to tell what spells are coming at me, but I already memorized them, so it's fine. Yeah, this is making my kills go a lot faster, to be honest. I'm expecting this will be a pretty big personal best. Oh, a cult necklace, perfect. Yeah, that was definitely a personal best. I'll have to go unnote this to put it on, but yeah, this is a massive improvement. I still want the offhand here, the Devil's Element. That's another thing I can get. Okay, let's equip this occult necklace. So, 200-point task, obviously a better magic amulet, and also another demonic pact, so very good one to get. I'm going to keep going down this pact, so I'm going to get 50% accuracy in all combat styles. Honestly, I've got a lot of accuracy at this point, so when I respec later, I might get less accuracy because I've got so much of it already. There is the Devil's Element, that's the other thing I wanted. I think I'm done here now, so this is also really, really helpful for the mage build. So first off, it's got some decent stats just for an offhand. I get an extra 3 prayer bonus, 6% magic damage, plus 12 magic accuracy. There's a task for equipping 4 unique echo items. So obviously that's good by itself, but it also adds an extra 30% elemental weakness. So on top of the shadowflame quadrant giving the monsters a weakness to whatever spell I'm using, this is just going to add another 30% on top of that. So basically every monster is going to be really weak to whatever I'm using. I'm going to give the boss another go just to see how much better I do now, how much better my DPS is. Okay, definitely getting some big damage here. Oh, that's, yeah, definitely quite noticeable. Just wanted to see how much I could do before the, just wanted to see how low I could get it during the first run around, and before I could only get to like half health, now I got it to like bottom quarter, so yeah, very noticeable. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thermi was such a crucial boss for this build. It's so good for Mage, obviously. The occult necklace as usual, but also the shadowflame quadrant and the devil's element are both incredibly useful. So I'm starting to have some pretty good gear, and in the future I want to try doing some raids. I could still get augury, and ancestral of course would be nice. So there's still lots more to do, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.